struts in style with a radiant smile that goes for a mile. Her boots are flashy, her outfit's bright in the spotlight. She shines, oh what a sight, with a wink and a twirl. She's setting the stage. Maxie Pearl's magic never will age. It's the Maxie Pearl Show. Grab a seat, let's go. She's the queen with the jokes and the heart that glows. From the gays to the straights to the honey, I don't know. Everybody loves the Maxie Pearl Show. She's got the rhythm, she's got the moves. The crowd goes wild, everyone grooves. From the stage to the screen, she steals the show. With laughter and love, let the good times flow. In a world full of glitz, she's the star we need. Maxie Pearl's joy is the spark to lead. It's the Maxie Pearl Show. Grab a seat, let's go. She's the queen with the jokes and the heart that glows. From the gays to the straights to the honey, I don't know. Everybody loves the Maxie Pearl Show. So bring your laughter, let's start the fun. With Maxie Pearl around, the party's never done. Well, howdy y'all. She struts in style with a radiant smile that goes for a mile. Her boots are flashy, her outfit's bright in the spotlight. She shines, oh what a sight, with a wink and a twirl. She's setting the stage. Maxie Pearl's magic never will age. Hey, 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 hey. It's the Maxie Pearl Show. Grab a seat, let's go. She's the queen with the jokes and the heart that glows. From the gays to the straights to the honey, I don't know. Everybody loves the Maxie Pearl Show. She's got the rhythm, she's got the moves. The crowd goes wild, everyone grooves. From the stage to the screen, she steals the show. With laughter and love, let the good times flow. In a world full of glitz, she's the star we need. Maxie Pearl's joy is the spark to lead. It's the Maxie Pearl Show. Grab a seat, let's go. She's the queen with the jokes and the heart that glows. From the gays to the straights to the honey, I don't know. Everybody loves the Maxie Pearl Show. She's got the rhythm, she's got the moves. The crowd goes wild, everyone grooves. From the stage to the screen, she steals the show. With laughter and love, let the good times flow. In a world full of glitz, she's the star we need. Maxie Pearl's joy is the spark to lead. It's the Maxie
Howdy, howdy, howdy my glittering amigos. I'm Maxie Pearl, Minnie Pearl's little sister, with the lower voice and the higher hemline. Now don't you fret about this deep buttery drawl of mine. Minnie's got the high notes and I got the low ones. And Mama always said every good choir needs a bass to keep it grounded. I'm coming to y'all today from Tucson, Arizona, in a cozy corner of a Mexican restaurant where the salsa's hotter than a Tucson sidewalk in July. The margaritas are so friendly, they'll follow you home, and the napkins are flapping around like sequin handkerchiefs trying to join the show. So, settle in, sugar. Maxie's here, voice and all, ready to sparkle, sass, and serve up a good time. Now, to my right is Tucson's own Lucinda Holiday, who wears more sun than the desert and knows every two-step this side of the border. Oh, and over yonder is Vera Del Mar, who smells like ocean breeze and chili powder and has a laugh that could start a conga line in a church pew. Between Lucinda's twang and Vera's sultry hum, I feel like I'm in a country song that wandered into a telenovela and decided to stay for dessert. I tip my hat, and yes, it's big enough to have its own zip code to all my gay-friendly darlings in the room. You make my sequins sparkle brighter than a disco ball at high noon. Tonight, We'll trade tall tales about exes who thought commitment was a brand of boots. And we'll toast to friends who know the difference between a good joke and a great outfit. So pull up a chair, order the guacamole like you mean it, and let Lucinda teach you a two-step while Vera shows you how to flirt with a mariachi without breaking a heel. I promise stories, I promise sass, and I often promise to keep my hat on unless the mood calls for a dramatic reveal, which it often does. Howdy, sugar. Let's make this night full of laughter, love, and just enough mischief to keep the waiter talking about us for weeks. Now, if you look out the window, you'll see a mountain waving hello like an old friend. I swear, it winked at me. Behind that, the Santa Catalina Mountains are standing like tall chaperones at a college dance. And speaking of college, the U of A Wildcats are in town. I saw a gaggle of UA college guys earlier. They were studying hard, mostly the menu, but still, dedication is dedication. If you cheered loud enough for the Wildcats, I promise they'll hear you way up on the rim. We took a little detour through Sabino Canyon this afternoon. Lucinda insisted I learn a two-step on a boulder, which is how I discovered rhinestones and gravity do not get along. I went down like a rhinestone tumbleweed. Boots pointed to heaven and dignity filing a missing persons report. Lucinda clapped like I just invented interpretive falling, and the Jays started taking bets. Hey, if you're heading to the TAKEOVER Falls, mind the locals. There's a polite, well-mannered crew who prefer the water without swimsuits. Bless their hearts. They treat the place like a genteel retreat. Better sunscreen than my entire medicine cabinet. Folding chairs and a strict no-photo policy that's enforced with more courtesy than half the picnic crowd. And yes, the LGBTQ plus crowd adores the falls. They bring the playlist, the laughter, and a level of style that makes my sequin trekking poles look like amateur hour. I tipped my hat, promised not to start a sequin hiking troop with the inside of the water, and kept my dignity on a short leash. Howdy, my beautiful desert darlings. Gather close, clutch your margaritas, and prepare yourselves, because tonight's story has more heat than a Tucson sidewalk in July, and more flavor than Lucinda's dating history. Now listen, the guacamole here, baby, that guac is performing community service. It's out here breaking up fights, counseling confused taste buds, and registering new voters. The chips are working harder than a drag queen in a corset 2 sizes too small, snapping, cracking, and begging for hazard pay. And the Sonoran hot dog, oh honey, that thing is dressed like it's going to a quinceañera and a pride parade at the same time. It's got more toppings than Vera has ex-husband, and enough bacon to make a cardiologist faint. One bite, and suddenly you're questioning your morals, your goals, and why you wore tight pants to a Mexican restaurant. Now, Vera, bless her heart, is clutching her enchiladas like they're the last good man in Tucson. Lucinda is over there making eyes at her carne asada like she's about to write a love letter that starts with, "Dear Sir," and ends with, "Yours in hunger and sin." And me, I'm here for the margaritas with the umbrella and the big attitude. That drink doesn't just flirt, it propositions. It winks at you like, "Hey, baby, you free after this set?" And before you know it, you're ordering a second one and texting your ex, something you'll regret by sunrise. But let me tell you what really keeps this place hotter than a drag queen's wig under glue stage lights. José, our extremely handsome, devastatingly sexy Latino waiter. Lord have mercy. When José walks by, every gay man in the room suddenly forgets his order. his name and his commitment to monogamy. That man doesn't just walk, he glides like a telenovela hero who knows he's about to ruin your life in the best possible way. He leans in to set down the tacos and suddenly Vera's fan appears out of nowhere like she's Scarlett O'Hara in menopause. Lucinda starts speaking Spanish she does not know, and me, I'm sitting there clutching my pearls so hard they're filing a restaurant order. Jose smiles, the big warm melt your spine smile, and I swear the salsa gets spicier out of respect. So loosen your belts, raise your glasses, and if Jose asks whether you want anything else, just say yes. Doesn't matter what he's offering, just say yes. Now, who's ready for another round of margaritas? Or Jose, whichever arrives first. Howdy, my glitterati. Tonight, we're trading stories about exes who thought commitment was a brand of boost and swore loyalty to anything with fringe. We'll toast the friends who can tell the difference between a good joke and a great outfit. And honey, that's a survival skill. Lucinda will teach you how to two-step on a table without spilling your salsa. Vera will flirt with a mariachi while keeping both shoes on and 3 sequins intact. And drag queens will serve looks so sharp they should come with a warning label. If you're single, practice your come hither eyebrow. If you're taking practice your don't make me face. Either way, bring your best clapback and your best heels. Expect tall tales and tender hearts and enough laughter to make the waiter quit and write a novel titled Tips, Tacos, and Tequila. We'll sip margaritas that flirt back, roast each other like carne asada, and crown someone the unofficial mayor of Sass County by midnight. By the end of the night, someone will be proposing to a taco, someone will be proposing to the bartender, and everyone will leave with a story that's half truth, half glitter, and all fabulous. Eddie, tuck your boas and tip your hats, because tonight we served up stories hotter than a skillet at a drag brunch. We roasted exes who treated commitment like a clearance rack and celebrated friends who can spot a couture disaster from across the room. Lucinda taught us the patented sachet and swerve so you can flirt with finesse without redecorating the table. Vera demonstrated the slow burn eyebrow that could stop traffic. And the queens brought runway energy so fierce the napkins filed for hazard pay. We laughed until our margaritas needed therapy and swapped confessions juicier than the salsa, all in good fun and with impeccable posture. Now, pass the clock one last time and tip that man with a smile. Jose, our waiter who could charm the lime off a margarita and still make change without missing a beat. We'd happily let Jose take home our empty plates and our gratitude. He's the kind of fellow you write thank you notes to and then frame. So go home glittery, go home loud, and come back ready to scandalize the desert again. Coming, Maxie Pearl sent ya, and that hat comes with a lifetime supply of sass. Good night, darling, and until next time, keep your heels high and your standards higher. Vaya con Dios, mi amigos.
Well, the lights are dimming, but the love's still bright, and Maxie Pearl is sashaying into the night. She's hugged your heart, she's teased your soul, she's left you laughing, feeling whole. Good night, good night, good night from the Maxie Pearl Show, where the colors were loud and the love did grow. Take the joy you found and let it overflow till we meet again, darlings. Howdy and hello. Tag, tell many I said hi. hearts are dimming, but the love's still bright. And Maxie Pearl is sad, swaying into the night. She's hugged your heart, she's teased your soul, she's let you laugh and feel whole. Good night, good night.